Hey, it's Younes again for my reoccurring video blog here on PressBoxOnline.com. Been wrestling with some Orioles stuff, so we're going to talk Orioles pitching. Before we get started, thank you to our good friends at Stingkill. Kills the pain, stops the itch here at Stingkill. Check them out. By the way, not just for bug bites, but mosquito bites. You can see it right there. Bee stings, jellyfish, all that stuff. These little swabs are unbelievable. God, this is a great company. Been around forever. Tractor Supply, Giant Foods, get them there. It's great. My mom,
I put them on the boat. We leave them on the boat. They're wonderful on the boat.
So, my mom likes them on the boat. Great. Also, Fire Out. And I need to send this down to my cousins in Atlanta. I was down there over the weekend and seeing my cousins and my goddaughter and all this stuff. And they had gotten eaten. The girls had gotten eaten by ants. So I'm sending you, Ingrid and them, I'm sending you one of these. Don't worry. But anyway, Stingkill and Fire Out. Get all your Stingkill at local Tractor Supplies, and of course at your Giant Foods. So there's that. I've been wrestling with the idea of Orioles pitching, okay? And we know it's been an issue, and we'll bring up them all. But it started a couple days ago thinking about Kevin Gausman, and we know his recent outing, he did get the win. Pulling it up here. It was against the Yankees on the 5th. 6 innings. He allowed 7 hits, just 1 earned run, though. I'm looking at the byline right here. A couple walks, 5 strikeouts. He has a 3.52 ERA. So as far as the ER, at least against the AL, he has a 3.52 ERA. As far as stats go, it's okay. Okay, now, it's okay. But I think this started with that at Houston against Boston sort of back-to-back where he was just all over the place. And here's the thought. And it started with Gausman. It's not really about Gausman. It's more about the organization. But hear me out. Let's talk about this for a minute. And again, comment, share, retweet, like, all that good stuff. I'm at Twitter, G-Unit Radio, on Facebook, and of course here on PressBoxOnline.com. Is it time to write off Kevin Gausman as a top flight stud of a pitcher? Are we there yet? If not, does that mean it's too early to write him off? Does Gausman, being where he was picked out of LSU, does he have to be an elite stud ace pitcher for it to be a success, or can he be a pretty decent average 3 or 4 starter, like a consistent number 3 for the next 10, 12 years? Is that okay? Is it still too early to write him off as an ace? Can he be just a serviceable number 3? Like, where does Kevin Gausman need to land for it to be successful for you? Could he be a rock-solid ace? Could he be just a stable pitcher? By the way, is Tillman even a rock-solid ace? I think he's a very solid 2, sometimes can be a 1. Right now he's pitching very well, we know that. Dylan Bundy, when is he ever going to develop? Is he going to be an ace or a stud? Or is he going to be a bullpen arm? Is this sort of like, hey, as long as this guy's a decent pro, we're okay? Or do they need to reach, meaning Gausman and Bundy specifically, that world beater, best ever, best young prospects in the game, or a handful of them, one of the handful of them? Do they need to finally pay that off? Bueller, anyone? I mean, I don't know. Are we ever going to see any sort of organizational development? And I guess with that question, is it time to change the organizational strategy of developing arms and just go buy some arms instead of them? Well, then you look at how they acquired Tillman in the trade. That's a good idea. But then you go look at what they did with Jimenez. And at the time, I was like, let's get Jimenez. Let's go. He's not going to be bad. He's going to be at least decent. At least he's a serviceable arm that is going to start every few days for you, right? Well, wrong. But, okay, so maybe eat some crow on that one. If you can't develop and you can't find him in free agency, well, then you're in a real tough spot. And when we talk about developing them, I should say try to develop them, because it doesn't look like they are developing any arms. I don't know. Listen, in an AL East where bats remain and bats prevail, the Orioles are the second best team in all of the American League. Not just the AL East, all of the American League. So we're not complaining. What I'm doing here on PressBoxOnline.com is figuring out how they can go from really good to great. And right now, the bats are mostly doing it. There's some inconsistency, and we know that. We could talk about that in another show. But How do you get long-term organizational arms? Is it developing or buying them? Because right now it doesn't seem like either is working at the level that they would like, and certainly not at the level that the fans would like. Just a thought. Again, find me on Twitter, GUnit Radio. Share this on Facebook, comment on YouTube, and again, thank you to our good friends at Stingkill and their new product, Fire Out. Thank you to PressBoxOnline.com. Till next time, I'm Glenn Younes. I'll talk to you.